Having the right base and tools is key when it comes to eyeshadow. If you're interested in learning more about that, then keep on watching. Hey y'all, what it do? It's your boo, Maggie, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, then welcome. I welcome you with open arms. Come on, bring it in. Come on. Alright, so in today's video, we are going to be talking about eyeshadow bases and also eyeshadow brushes. Alright, this is episode 2 of the beginner series. Make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any of my videos, and also turn on that notification bell. So before we even dig into the eyeshadow, the most important things to do is making sure you have a smooth base ready for your eyeshadow, and also making sure you have the proper tools ready to go. So why is eyeshadow base so important? I'm gonna tell you. Putting on a base or eyeshadow primer right before your eyeshadow helps create a blank canvas for your look. And we use this for discoloration, any veins, just to make sure the lid is just one skin tone. Having a base before your shadow also helps the shadow stick on to something and helps it last way longer than if you were to just put it on your lid without anything. If you just did that, you wouldn't even see the color, really. And we use bases to ensure that we get that color payoff, that pigment, and to also make sure that that eyeshadow stays put. All right, and it also helps with creasing, and it's just, you need a base. You need an eyeshadow base before you, period. When it comes to bases, there are a few different options, all right? So you can use a concealer. I'll talk about different shades in a second, but you can use a concealer for your lid. You can use an actual like eyeshadow base for your lid. You can also use a foundation for your lid. If you watched my most recent videos about eyebrows, I'll link that up here, and if you're on your phone, it's gonna be down in the description. But I talked about carving out your brows with different products, and to be honest, whatever product you use to carve out your brows, there's also eyeshadow primers. I really like using a base lately because, especially P. Louise. P. Louise is bomb, okay? I highly recommend P. Louise. It is full coverage and it is thick, and this stuff really like helps your color pop. Now when it comes to different colors for your base, it just depends on like what type of intensity you want to go for. Like I usually start off with a skin tone or lighter, like 1 to 2 shades lighter base to carve out my brows and then pat on my eyelid. But when I want my eyeshadow to really like pop, I use a lighter shade. The shade is Rumor 2. I typically use this for like, if I really want like a lid color to pop, or if I'm cutting my crease. I really like cutting my crease with a lighter base or concealer because it really, I can see it easily instead of my skin tone. Like this video if you want a tutorial on cut creases. I got you. And I typically like to use this with like brighter colors too, like yellows or oranges or pinks, you know, just to really make them pop. And they have, I think I actually have it. Oh, yes. I have an even lighter shade. This is shade Rumor 0. This you can use under like your white eyeshadow. It's gonna really make that white pop, because white is really hard to like, it's really hard to show on the lid. I just feel like it gets patchy, ashy, but this stuff. Okay, so that's it for bases. I'm gonna do a demonstration in a few, but let's get into the brushes. So eyeshadow brushes. There are so many eyeshadow brushes for so many different things. so many different sizes, so many different textures, so many different, what's the word? Hairs on the brush. I'm just gonna show you guys the ones I use all the time, specifically for my eyes because I have small hooded eyes. I cannot be using those big ass brushes on my lid, so I use small brushes. But yeah, I want to show you guys some of my favorites and brushes that I think you need in your kit if you're starting out as a beginner. All right, so I'm gonna start with my favorite brush. This is the Morphe M506. As you can see, they look a little different because I got one of them more recent than the other, but they are the same brush. But yes, I really love this brush and highly recommend it if you have small and hooded eyes like me. I will be demonstrating how to actually use these brushes in my next video. I was going to do a full long video, but I feel like I want to be in depth when it comes to the blending part, so I want to make a separate video for the blending. Another one I love is the Morphe M441. And I love this brush because it is so fluffy, and I use this to blend out any harsh lines on my eyelid. Super flat, there is some shadow on it, but I really like using brushes like this one because it makes it easy to blend out or blend any colors together. These are natural bristles. I really like how the blend comes out with the natural bristles. I have a few natural bristled brushes. I think you definitely need some. If I got white hairs, you definitely need some of these brushes in your kit. Let me show you the other ones. This one is Morphe M433. Another one I have is the Morphe M514. This one is a smaller natural bristled brush. And again, same thing, but this one's smaller, so it's gonna really blend out those colors. I got all this glitter on my face. I don't know where it came from. Anyways, so another one that I really like and use all the time. Literally every single time I do my makeup, I use this small. Okay, it's not that small, but the small blending brush. It is Morphe E36. Again, I have hooded eyes, small eyes, so it really just gets in there. You can use this to blend out the crease, blend out the waterline. So these are more fluffy brushes. These are the brushes I was talking about in my intro when I said these are really fluffy. If I wanted to blend out a color, two colors here, really detailed, this brush, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work because it's really dense. Not dense. It's really fluffy, so that color, it's gonna go everywhere. It's not really gonna be as controlled as you want it. So I typically use this brush for my first color, or color under the brow, or blending out outer part, but I rarely use it to blend two colors together. This is the Morphe M330 brush. And then another one similar but not quite is Morphe M412. Morphe, just sponsor me. This is all your brushes. Anyways, this one is similar to the one I just showed you guys, but I don't know if you can tell. It's a little tapered right there, and it's also fluffy, and I like using this specifically in the crease just because it is tapered, right? And these brushes, cheap, high quality but cheap. All of these brushes, not all together but separately, less than $10. I'm pretty sure this one was $5, $6. Okay, but those are my favorite brushes, and I think that you should have you should have different size brushes in your kit. Definitely. Because if you want those detailed like blending, small brushes are the way to go. Now let's talk about flat brushes. Yeah, I'm gonna just show you guys a few flat brushes. Flat brushes are typically used for like those shimmery shades that you want to put on your lid, or any shade that you want to put on your lid. Really pat that on your lid. Or it's also used, if you didn't see my eyebrow video, check it out down in the description or up there. But also used to carve out the brow. A flat brush I really like. These don't have names, but these are from, I don't know if they still sell it. These are from the vegan set. They do not have a name. They're just two flat brushes. One is a little bigger than the other, but yes, these are from the vegan set from Morphe. I got this flat brush from the P. Louise times Mitchell Acid Rain Trio. I use this brush to carve out my brows and then put on my base. I'm gonna show you guys in a second, but I really like how the product just goes on so smooth with this brush. We have this tiny flat brush for more detail work. Is the Morphe E19, and I used to use this to carve out my brows, but I also like to use this to give me that cut crease or pat on any glitters, pigments, shimmers, you know. And then I would say the last three brushes you need is, first one is a liner brush. This one is also from that P. Louise times Mitchell Trio. It has no name, just an orange liner brush. This, it's in the name, you use it for eyeliner, but I also use this to clean up my cut crease, make it nice and smooth. Yeah, I pretty much just use this for eyeliner or cut crease, or like detail work if you want to do like, you know, like dots or like, I don't know, a heart or something. Be creative. And then I have a pencil brush. This is Morphe M431. And with pencil brushes, I like using them for my inner corner, especially this brush. It just makes it nice and smooth and blended right in that inner corner. Last one would be a smudger brush. This is Morphe M408. This is what it looks like. And these brushes are typically flat, short, and dense. Like, you see that? And this one is literally in the name. It's for smudging. Smudge out that color down there. Really smoke it out, bring it out. Or again, if you want some really like detailed work, if you want like a crisp color right in that crease, you can put it right. So we covered blending brushes, different sizes and different hairs, different bristles. Flat brushes, liner brushes, pencil brush, and smudger brush. I feel like those are like the main. You don't have to get like 2 of each, 3 of each like I have. You can literally get yourself 1 blending brush, 1 flat brush, 1 liner, you know, and just go from there. See what you like. Me, I like collecting brushes. I'm a hoarder. Makeup hoarder, brush hoarder. Matter of fact, Morphe, where you at? I need to get some more. But I like trying new brushes because it really does make a big difference in your eyeshadow game, your makeup game. So I'm gonna show you guys how I put on my base. Alright. So I'm gonna use the P. Louise base in the shade, what is it, Rumor 6. What I like to do, I'm going to speed through the eyebrow part because again, If you missed my last video, go ahead and watch that if you want a full detailed eyebrows, but I'm just gonna speed through it. So when I'm applying my base, I did say I like using this flat brush, but you can also use literally your finger. Let me show you guys. You can use your finger to blend this on your lid. You still see how smooth that is. You can also use a fluffy but also dense brush, and that really makes it nice and smooth. And you see how I'm using patting motions? I'm not swiping. If you pat it on, I feel like you get that full coverage. There's no like streaky marks or anything, no streaks. And depending on your look, I like to bring that out. Sometimes I like to bring it down here as well. But that is it for the base. Like, and do you see the difference? And then, then your eyebrows are already carved out, ready for you to fill them in, and you're ready for that eyeshadow. Look at that. Look at that. Boom! Alright guys, that is it for today's video. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Leave it all down there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay? Don't forget. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your time. And I'll see you on my next video.